Hi, it's Linda Ferguson from NLP Canada Training, coming to you with another in our series of video shorts on storytelling and influence. In this segment, filmed in beautiful Stanley Park, British Columbia, I would like to talk to you again about how to listen to other people's stories so that you can get information that will help you feed back stories that are both useful to them and good for you in terms of moving your influence in the direction you want it to go. So, has this happened to you? Have you been sitting across from somebody and realized that they have been talking on about something and you have lost track of their story altogether? Have you sat in a meeting and listened to somebody and thinking, what is he on about and why is he complaining about that and how is that relevant to me? Well, if you listen closely, you will begin to understand that anytime somebody is telling any story, it could be a story about their grandchildren, it could be a story about their favorite sports team, it doesn't matter. All of the stories they are telling are actually stories about themselves, what draws their attention, and how they interact with the world. And that means anytime somebody is telling you a story, they're giving you valuable information about who they are, what they value, and what strategies they use to move through the world. Of course, this is information that you can then use to share stories that match their strategies, their values, their way of moving through the world, and make it much more likely that they will come to see your point of view, to appreciate what it is you want, and value it, and move with you towards it. It's not a sure thing, but it is likely. So the first stage of using storytelling for influence is to listen to people's stories and assume that whatever they are telling you is a metaphor, an analogy, a parallel. You can use any of those words. Whatever they are telling you tells you something about their attitudes, beliefs, and values with regards to whatever your central reason for relating to this person is. If it's a sales interchange, they're telling you something that you can use in moving the sales forward. If you are working on a project together, they're telling you something about how they cooperate or don't cooperate, how they meet deadlines or don't meet deadlines. And you will be able to tell by the parts of the story that really get them going, where their values are, where they are really connecting, and also where they are really resistant. And having this story allows you to basically read minds, to be able to hear this story so well with such intention that you have already started moving toward the kind of relationship where you can move forward together. So there are two perks to listen closely to stories and assuming that whatever you're hearing tells you something about the storyteller's frame of mind and intentions in your relationship. The first is that you form the kind of respectful attention between the two of you that is essential to all influence. And the second is that you can use their information that they are giving you about strategy, about belief, about perception, to start to mold the stories you will give back with regard to your particular reason for engaging with this person, so that the stories you tell are more likely to have more influence. I'm Linda Ferguson, NLP Canada Training.